How to use a design such as this in Affinity Designer. They're all created using the cloud tool. They're all clouds. How do you create clouds? Well, please check out my previous video on the cloud tool. So here's the cloud tool. They've all got exactly the same settings. And you can see him here in the layers panel. All clouds. They're all live. So you can select all of them. Go to the cloud tool. And then you can change the number of bubbles. You can see there are 18 of them. If I just go here, I can just reduce it so you can see straight away you can create different designs by simply changing the bubble. Now you don't have to, of course, change them all. You could change maybe half of them with different settings. That's another option. Now I'm just using all of them, but it doesn't need to be that way. However, there is an issue. If you go here and you decide, oh, let's just change that. What happens, it just changes that one, and that's the interactive setting. Now, if I go to this one, I can change that one, which is fine, which is very nice. But what you can do with them all selected is you can go up here to inner radius. Inner radius, this is in the control bar, and then you can just change it. And as you do that, you can see they all change. Go up and down like that. And also, again, you can still change the bubbles. Create more or less. But what you can also do is you can go here. Go to the contour tool. And again, this is in the previous video using the contour tool with the cloud tool. And you can then just increase or decrease that contour. And that is again still live. So you can still increase that or decrease it. And you can actually go less, and you can create some very interesting designs by setting the value to like -1. You can just reduce that down or increase, and not only that, you've got all these contour types. Again, in the previous video I went through the contour types, so you can click there, change different ones, and you will get different results. You've also got options here. Just go here, you've got the fill, so you can decide, oh, let's go with this one or that one. And again, you can see you get different results. So I'm just going to go with this one, force circle. And if I reduce that down or increase it, now sometimes the design might not be good at all. You might not like the design, but then you'll get a certain point and you will see the lines. And that's what it does with that forced open there. Really, really nice sort of designs. And again, still at any point, you can go over here to the cloud tool. And again, you can change individually, but you can also go for the inner radius and you can change these all again to create yet more designs. And again, bubble, you can increase or decrease. Now, obviously, the more you have, more complex design, it might slow down slightly. You can see it just noticeably slightly slower when you increase it really high. So you might want to keep it like 12 or 13. But again, at any point, go back to the contour and you can just change that. And then what you can do, you can also go to contour type, click there, and you can see that will change as well. And again, you can set these values. A whole range of different designs can be created using this approach, combining multiple shapes, as well as using the contour tool and the cloud tool settings. So just go over here again, and you can tweak it again using these. You can see, reduce it down or number of bubbles. How to create multiple copies of this? Well, basically the key thing is just go here, and I'm just going to quickly show you. Just create a shape, hold down the Alt or Option key, duplicate that design, reduce it in size slightly, reposition it, and then change the colour. Just go to the swatches panel, you can find that in the window menu, just change the colour, and then use a power transform or power duplication, Command J or Control J, and then change the colour again. And then you can repeat that over and over again, just changing the colour. And you can create all kinds of designs. Again, exactly the same as this one. This is still live, so you can select all of them. Again, go over here, select that, change the number of bubbles, or change it in the radius, as well as use the contour tool. And you can see by changing it, you can create a variety of different designs. What you can also do is you can group them. But I would suggest that you group them at the final stage, because for some weird reason, some of the functionality doesn't seem to work particularly well. Certainly I've found in my experience of it, if you group it, you would then have to remember to select the individual elements inside that group. If you try and use it with a group, it doesn't work for some weird reason. I don't know why, but that's the way it works. And of course, what you can also do, you've got options here. You could use different blending modes with each of those shapes. So you can always change those. So you can run through those. You see you've got hard light difference. So there's a variety of other additional features that you can use to create even more interesting designs. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you much.